Okay, this groovy gentleman dancing by the gravestone is named Tot. Remember, Tot, you'll have to come back to him later.
Yeah!
How the heck is it going, Ninja Clan? Welcome to episode 2 of my Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD walkthrough. So last time we got past Outset Island and Forsaken Fortress, and now I will get through Windfall Island, which is this island here, and I'll show you all the treasure chests and heart pieces you can get on this island at this point. This is one of the main islands, so we'll be back here regularly. Oh, and last episode, I forgot to mention, shout out to my nephews, Arlo and August. Sorry about that. Shout out to you guys. So these two over here, I call the Gossip Girls. What's the matter, mister? Why are you looking at us like we're aliens or something weird like that? What? We're good girls. We don't spread rumors. What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that doesn't mean you can just come up and talk to us whenever you like. Jeepers. Why are you staring at us like that, huh? I know we're cute, but we're good girls. We don't know any rumors, and we don't spread the ones we know. Yeah, we're good. No matter how much money you give us, we won't tell you anything. Nope, nothing. That's right, not even for 2 rupees. Have some rupees, girls. Oh, really? You're gonna give us rupees? Yippee! We each get 1 whole rupee. Haha, we're still not gonna tell you anything. Not even a teensy tiny rumor. Yeah, we would never tell you about that strange guy dressed from head to toe in green who's locked up in the town jail. But I wonder if he's related to you. Well, thank you for not telling me about that green guy who's locked up in the jail. So now let's go get that guy out of jail. So when you come to this brown path, take the left and go up this hill. And then once you make it up this hill, go around the corner there, and there's a door here that leads to the jail. And that will lead to an interesting fellow. And by the way, we will need 80 rupees soon for the sale, so make sure to break any pots that you come across and find rupees as we go. Oh, it's Tingle. I see the same green clothes and the same green hats. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind, for I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful! Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. Well, this fellow certainly is odd, but we shall step on this button to let him out of jail. And then he will reward us. Yay! Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, tingle, kulu limpa, become an item. You got a Tingle bottle. Using Miiverse, you can insert a message you've written and send it out to sea for someone unknown to receive. Unfortunately, the Miiverse system has closed down by now, so this really just takes up space in your menu and is pretty useless. So that's not why we're here, though. We're here for what's in the back of his cell. Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse? With it, messages put in this bottle can be sent to fairies the world over. A communion of minds, hearts beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid! Tingle is returning now to his own special island. Will you come find him? Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? Head out to sea and then check your charts on the map screen to find out. Open it on the map screen. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. And if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles that little extra oomph that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of the cell. Check it right out. Okay. But first, there's a blue rupee underneath his bed, so crouch down and crawl under his bed and gather that, if you wish. Then, roll into this crate here with your attack button on A. Okay, now crouch and enter this tiny crawl space area. And now we must go to the right, and then left, and then forward, and then again right, left, and forward, and then we go to the left, right, and right, then we go forward, and finally we go right. And that will deposit us into this creepy looking room with a bunch of skulls, which is a little disconcerting, and a treasure chest. We want what's in the treasure chest, but first, if you want, you can break everything to try and get rupees. If you want. Ooh, a yellow rupee. Nice. Okay, so open the chest, and inside you will find a pictograph box, which is like a Zelda version of a camera. You got the Pictobox. Set it to and use it with Y, X, or R. It can record up to 12 pictographs. Press right trigger to view your pictographs. Now what do these stones here say? Dates unknown. At last I have succeeded in stealing the Pictobox I have desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly, due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I have decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. I don't think he ever made it out, unfortunately. Why were there so many skulls? Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the Pictobox. I will write the controls for it in case I should forget them. Set it to Y, X, or R on the item screen. Press A to snap shots. L and R also work. Use left stick to zoom in and out. Press right trigger to switch to its delightful pictograph viewing mode. It saves up to 12 pictographs at one time. Oh, how it pains me to leave it. I just wish I could get out of here so I could start taking pictographs. So if you notice, you can set it to one of your buttons and then press the button. Not only can it take pictures in front of you, but if you press the X button to switch, it can also take selfies. Woohoo! And you can change the expression of Link by pressing a direction on the left stick. One bad thing about it, though, is it only takes black and white photos. So, we are going to go upgrade this Pictobox now. So go ahead and crouch back into the hole and go left. And then to quickly get out of this tunnel system, take your first right. This will lead you to a mouse's hole who will rudely dump you out of the cavern system. Alright. Now that we're back out here, get out of the water and come back up onto the beach. And now we must go find the man who will help us upgrade our Pictobox. Go through this arch here. And by the way, if you're ever running low on rupees, there's hidden pots everywhere on this island that you can break to get a few rupees. And go past this lady, and past this shop, and past this building. There's a guy sitting here on the stairs. We won't mind him for now. Ooh, these two I call the gossip ladies. She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a school teacher. Rumor has it she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewelry. Now just what are you doing? Were you listening to us, you scamp? You listen, young man, I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall, but don't you know it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just wouldn't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man, so shoo. I think you know who those are. I think you know whose mothers those ladies are. The gossip ladies. Anyway, continue past this Mario-looking guy and this Eskimo-looking guy and go up these stairs. There's another hidden pot in that bush. And then once you're up these stairs, you'll notice a building with a pictograph box on top of the door. So go in and talk to the gentleman there. Hello, sir. I would like to upgrade my Pictobox. Why, young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine Pictobox there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? Pictographs are just the Zelda version of pictures. There can be no villains amongst the ranks of Pictobox lovers. Take your time. Look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir. I guarantee it. Okay. And then go to the left and go upstairs. And feel free to look at the pictures he has in the gallery if you would like. Otherwise, you can just walk back downstairs and talk to him again. Oh ho 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 ho! Aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. All right, I will. Not a bad pictograph, Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands, the Northern, the Southern, and the Eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue such as this standing on its shores. Okay, what about this one? This pictograph chills me to the bone. The Forsaken Fortress. We just came from there. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but it has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value your life, young sir, then at the very least, you should stay as far away from that place as you possibly can. It feels as if evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. We just came from there, actually. Okay, and then next we got this. What is this pictograph of, you ask? Well, those are creatures called choo-choos. They are said to have medicinal properties, so they are a most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. Why, there is even said to be an extremely rare species of them known as the blue choo-choo. It is only under very unusual circumstances that they are ever sighted. You would be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. Okay. And this looks like a beach house. This is a pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the seas southeast of here. Isn't it nice? There was a very dignified butler standing before the door, and I snapped his pictograph without even thinking. That aside, I am certain this is someone's private cabana. Okay. This is an incredible pictograph. I saw this strange platform rising up out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette. I wonder if such things still remain out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. Ah, if only I had the chance. I would love to see these things once again. Ooh, I recognize that island. That's Outset Island. This is a pictograph of an isle I once visited. Isn't it a finely snapped shot? I took it in my younger days. It is Outset Island. That's what I said. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there that I met a beautiful young lass. Although I suppose she is probably not as young as she used to be these days. I wonder if he's referring to Grammy. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? One ill-fated day, misfortune befell me, and my boat was destroyed. Clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity. This fell ship, veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something of another world. Yes, my young sir, 'tis none other than the ghost ship. The rumors I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the sea where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight, and that he drew a map of its movements. But it is said that as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines of that cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling, truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it might be possible to sneak onto the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. Alright, that's all of his pictures. You can see there's 2 treasure chests back there, which we'll be able to get later in the game, so don't worry about that right now. Wait for him to get back downstairs, and then talk with him again. You see, young sir, I have been studying Pictoboxes since I was but a lad. My lifelong dream of creating a box with incredible pictography capabilities is at long last nearing fruition. But now I've grown old and have no real desire to leave this island. Young sir, I hesitate to ask, but could you perchance become my pictograph assistant? I'd love to. Oh, really? Really and truly? My heart leaps at your enthusiasm. But I feel I must tell you, the path an assistant must follow is not a simple one. I demand that whosoever takes on the role of my assistant can be an individual who can take whatever command I may issue and promptly complete it without hesitation. It will be quite a challenge, I assure you. Are you still sure you want to do this? Indubitably. Ha! You must share my love of the pictograph. What is your name, young sir? Clumsy, is it? Very well, then. I shall issue 3 commands to you. On the day you complete all 3 tasks, you shall be my number 1 assistant, Clumsy. Now then, for my first command, a love letter. Do you know what that is, young sir? It is a collection of words of love, long unspoken and put into written form. Somewhere in this town there is one who, despite constant rejection, never learns the cold lesson of unrequited passion and continues to write letters of doomed love. I am certain the object of this sadly one-sided affection is in quite a quandary over the matter. I am of the mind that I must have a word with the unwanted suitor. However, I must have physical evidence, and thus your first task is to snap a pictograph of this individual in the act of sending the unwanted letters. That sounds easy, does it not? Rightly so. If you hope to be my assistant, you must perform this task with ease. Okay, so he wants us to take a picture of a guy mailing a love letter. So go outside, and I will show you who we are supposed to photograph. Okay, so this guy here, who looks like Mario, is the guy we're supposed to photograph. He will start walking all the way down to the post box, which is down here by the docks. And once he gets to the post box, he will mail a letter. So we need to take a picture of him in the act of mailing the letter and go back to the pictograph guy to show him the picture. So I recommend going to this dock here, going out about 10 feet and activating your Pictobox, and then zooming in slightly so that the post box is on the right side of the frame, and then just waiting until the guy who looks like Mario gets here and puts the letter in the box. You have to take it at the exact moment when the letter is in his hand. As you can see, Mario Man walks very slowly, so it will take a good 2 to 5 minutes for him to get down to the post box. One thing to remember about these pictures is you should keep the subject's whole body in the frame. Also make sure that he is holding the letter before you take the picture. He has to be put in the letter in the post box when you take the picture. Here he comes. Okay. Get ready to take the picture. Make sure the post box is on the right side and he is on the left side. And take it immediately when he pulls out his letter. Right? Take the picture right now. Perfect. Now we need to go show this picture to the pictograph man. So go back up this path. And enter the door with the pictograph box above it. In order to show this man the pictograph, target him with left trigger and press the button you have assigned your pictograph box to. And then press A on the picture you want to show him, which is this one. Oh ho! Now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Now they say love is blind, but what could he be thinking mailing all these letters? I should not ridicule him, though, for he reminds me of myself back in the innocence of my youth. Memories of those bittersweet summer days come rushing back to me. But I digress. Very good, young sir. I must congratulate you on passing your first test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Okay, now talk to him again. Very well. Next is my second command. You must search for this town's most timid and cowardly resident. I intend to flog his spirit so as to lend him some backbone. This individual flinches and jumps at even the slightest of surprises. I need you to capture the instant of pure fear on this individual's face in a pictograph. So tell me, do you think you can complete this task, young sir? Yes, indeed, I do. So to find the timid person, exit the building and take a left and go up these stairs to go to the cafe. And in the cafe is the timid individual. So the guy sitting there alone, or the guy standing there alone at the table, is the timid man that the pictograph box man was talking about. So in order to get the picture that he wants, we need to make a loud sound by breaking glass, and this person will start shivering, and then we need to take a picture of him while he is still shivering. He will only shiver for a few seconds, like 2 or 3 seconds, so be ready to do it quickly. So 2 ways to do this. You can either go on the table and run the china off of the table, and it will make him shake like that. But I find the easier method is to pick up the pot over here, position yourself about 10 feet away from him at a 45-degree angle, and then throw the pot at him and quickly take the picture after you throw the pot. Remember to be quick about taking the picture because he will only shiver for about 2 to 3 seconds. So throw the pot, take out your pictograph, and quickly snap the photo. Perfect. Target him and press the button. Then select that photo. Oh-ho! Now this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. Clearly this individual must be the town's most timid of denizens. Fear is his constant companion. I cannot complain, young sir. You have passed in a most admirable manner. Say, and is it me, or is this chap quite the striking individual? Very good, young sir, and this means you have passed my second test. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. And now talk to him a third time. Very good. Next is, at long last, my final command. Open your heart and mind and listen to what I say. Somewhere in town is a couple, a man and woman whose hearts are secretly filled with thoughts of the other, and yet for reasons unknown, the two have never spoken. Even when they happen by chance to pass each other in the road, they each steal a brief furtive glance of the other, but they suppress the longing in their hearts. I cannot let this tragedy go on any longer. For the sake of the town and my own desire to help these two poor souls, I shall become Cupid, Archer of Love. These two are timid burglars in the House of Love, and you must capture a pictograph of them thinking their furtive thoughts. And young Master Clumsy, if and when, hope beyond hope, you manage to complete this third task, then shall you be my #1 pupil. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Does that not excite you? Good luck to you, young sir. All right. So this final photo is going to be a photo of 2 people at the same time. So the first person is this lady here who just stands there the whole time. And the other person is this guy right here. This guy will walk along a path that goes this direction, then left, and then up these stairs, and then left here, and then right. And as he's passing this woman, he will look to his right, and she'll look to her left, and they'll look at each other for just a brief second. And at that second, we need to take a picture of both of them. So, my advice is to get in position here, slightly, very slightly zoom in, have her on the left side of the frame, and he will pass by on the right. And as soon as they look at each other, that is the moment when you need to snap the picture. He is a very slow walker, so it will take a lot of time for him to get to this woman. So just be patient. Okay, here he comes. Get in position. I suggest standing on these steps so the kids don't swarm you. Get your pictograph box ready and get her on the left side. he will appear on the right side, and they will look at each other briefly. When they look at each other, take the picture. Take the picture right about now. Perfect. Now take the picture back to the pictograph box man and talk to him, and he should upgrade our Pictobox. So show him the picture by pressing left trigger and whatever button you've assigned the pictograph box to. Oh, this is a finely snapped pictograph indeed. I had no idea these two would get along so splendidly. You can see the love there, hidden but thriving. Even I, who have lived in this town for so many long years, did not realize in the slightest the extent of their passion. You have done well, Clumsy. I shall promptly take this pictograph from you and use it most efficiently. Now then, my young sir, you have completed all of the tasks I set you to. My doubts about you have all been cleared up. I shall hereby be proud to call you my assistant, Clumsy. And no assistant of mine will be seen going around taking pictographs in monochrome. Not in a million years. So here, allow me to present you with this Pictobox. You got a Deluxe Pictobox, a gift from Lenzo commemorating your becoming his assistant. It can take color pictographs. Humph. Now, until now, you could only take black and white pictographs, but now you can take color pictographs, allowing you to show the world as it was meant to be seen. Now go out there and snap pictographs. Snap them in color for me, for all the years I spent unable to do so. Fulfill my life's ambition. Go to it, Clumsy. Yes, sir. Perfect. Nice. I'll just keep that as a souvenir. Now go ahead and exit the building. Now that we have a color Pictobox, we can go take a picture of a lady, and she will give us a treasure chart that will allow us to find a underwater treasure chest in the Great Sea. If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I am looking fine. Why, looking this fine would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. Hoo hoo hoo. This woman is really vain. So go ahead and take a picture of her. And then show her the picture by targeting her and pressing the pictograph button and selecting the picture of her. Well, is this how I look today? Why, I had no idea that the gloss on my skin was so perfect. Just look at me. I am so stunning. Oh, I feel so wonderful now. I have to reward you for making me feel so good about myself. Here. And she'll give us a treasure chart. Open this chart on the map screen, and a place where treasure lies will be lit up. Sail to that area and then use the chart to find the treasure. My son picked it up somewhere, and I would imagine you like this sort of thing, correct? My son likes it, so you must too. Flawless logic. Now the next thing we are going to get is the sail, and this is required for the story. So up until now, we've just been doing side quest stuff, but to move the story forward, go and talk to this Eskimo-looking man behind the counter. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I traveled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveler as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from my home. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their town. Please, I beg of you. I wish to open a business here in this town, so I am in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound? Sure, I'll buy it. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take that. You got a boat sail. Press A while on your boat to pull it out, and B again to put it away. Yes, 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 you have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. Okay, great. So now if we wanted to, we could leave Windfall Island and go to our next destination. But first, I'm going to get a couple of heart pieces. The next thing we're going to do will potentially take quite a bit of rupees. So make sure to gather some rupees. If you go up these steps, and then go past this building here, and past this orange-dressed lady here, up these stairs, and then to the left, you will be in the top of a rich man's house. There is a hidden chest here, so go next to the rich man here, and carefully go on the railing. Be careful not to roll off, but very slightly walk off. And then press A to let go. And you'll be on the stage. You'll be on the stage area here, where there's a hidden chest, where you can get 20 rupees. Alright. Next, we need to talk to that gang of children outside of the schoolhouse. We need to talk to these children so we can get a heart piece later on. This town is our turf, the turf of the world-famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yeah, buzz, buzz. Okay, now that we've talked to the children and know they're in a gang, we must go talk to the school teacher, who is in the school building with the chalkboard next to it. So go through this door. And this lady is known as Mrs. Marie. So talk to Mrs. Marie. Welcome to Mrs. Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? Speak to her again. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who will never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man, for me? We'll do our best, Mrs. Marie. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them. But they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck, young man. I don't know. I think they'll probably be just as mean to me as they are to adults. So she wants us to talk to Ivan, who is the kid in the hat here. This guy. He's the leader. Hey, buddy. Yeah! Yo, bud, you got a problem with us killer bees? Huh? Do ya? Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking to because Mrs. Marie asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty and invincible gang of 4, the killer bees. Do you think we'd listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? Do you want to challenge us? Well, if it'll make you go back to school, I'll take you on. Okay, your funeral, bud. The rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us. Easy as that, bud. We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island. So look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go! So this is a game of hide and go seek. So to find the first of the children, there is one behind this bush here. Now we gotta go catch them. You'll be using your A button quite a bit to roll to go after them, but if you press A too close to a person, it'll make you talk to them. So try not to press A near a person. You're awesome! So you just need to roll into them or run into them, and then you've caught them. So that is 1 down. Now the second one can be found over here by this tree where the poor man was standing. So roll into this tree. So roll into the tree, and he will jump down and chase after him. Okay. Okay, chase after him. Yar, you got me. He just suddenly went all pirate. That was hilarious. Okay, this groovy gentleman dancing by the gravestone is named Tot. Remember, Tot, we'll have to come back to him later after we've left the island. So we will be back here later. But behind the gravestone is a 3rd child. Alright, run after him and catch him. Guy, you got me. Okay, and now the final guy is actually behind this building here. And how we get behind it is we go to the side of the building and then press ourselves against the wall and press sidle, A to sidle. Wait for the button prompt to appear. Press A to sidle, and then sidle left. And as you can see, he's right there. So go up and try and get him. And he will run away. So run off the ledge and catch him. Ah, lame. Arr, I can't believe it. You found all 4 of us, and you caught us all too. Talk about utter defeat. Looks like we lost our touch, killer bees. I guess maybe it's time we chilled out. From now on, we won't cause no more trouble for anybody. And to reward your hide-and-seeking skills, here, take this, bud. And that is our second piece of heart. You've got a piece of heart. You've collected a total of 2 pieces. Get 2 more to complete another heart container. This is our favorite possession, but you've proven that you're worthy. To our bud, the hide-and-seek master. Oh, and one more thing. We need you to apologize to Mrs. Marie for us, alright? We're counting on you, bud. Okay, so we now need to go back into the schoolhouse and talk to Mrs. Marie again. What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. You did it, didn't you? You said something to those delinquents for me, didn't you, dear? You can't fool me. I watched it all from the shadow of my door. You really are a dear. You fill me with joy. I have to reward you, so here's a little spare change. Alright, you got a purple rupee. That's worth 50 rupees. That's just great. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear. Okay. Now go back outside, and the killer bees will confront you again. Hey, sounds like you apologized to teach for us. Good old Mrs. Marie. And speaking of, bud, did you know it's gonna be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon? Boss, you think maybe we should give her some kind of present or something? Don't be stupid, we're the killer bees, we ain't no teacher's pets. Yeah, but Teach loves jewelry and junk more than anything else in the world. What's she into these days? What'd she call them? Joy pendants? Really? Where do you find them? Are they just lying around? If we could just find some, we could give them to Teach as a present and she'd be all happy. Hey, now that I think about it, when I was climbing trees the other day, I saw some sparkly light up on top of some tree in town. Where was that? Maybe that's one of them pendants. What do you think, boss? Nah, that's crazy talk. Okay, to find the joy pendant they're talking about, go out this door and roll down and then go up to where this building is and roll into that tree. There's the joy pendant. You got a joy pendant. You can keep it in your spoils bag. These pendants are said to flock to those who spread joy like butterflies to nectar-filled blossoms. Yo, bud, looks like you found yourself a joy pendant. Solid work. Actually, I gotta admit, we hid that thing up there in the tree. We thought you might find it. Listen up, it's gonna be Mrs. Marie's birthday soon, so we're thinking of giving her a present. So it was good that we finally got our hands on that thing. But we can't be going around giving presents to people. No way. That just don't fit the Killer Bee's style. Come on, bud. Can't you give it to Teach for us? Can't you? And it's not like we could ask just anybody to do it for us neither. It's gotta be someone reliable who can keep a secret. You're the only one we could ask, bud. Alright, I guess I can give it to Mrs. Marie for use. So this time, equip the joy pendant from your spoils bag and show that to Mrs. Marie by targeting her and pressing the button. My dear, that's a joy pendant. To tell the truth, I love jewelry above all else, and that is extremely rare and hard to come by. It's the hottest thing around, dear. Oh my, yes, I will happily take a single one from you. No, I insist, only one. To tell the truth, I'd actually like about 20 of them, but that would probably only happen in my wildest of dreams. You know, I've been a teacher here for a long time. It's tough to put one past me. That being said, I'm pretty sure I know who put you up to this, dear. Those little sweeties, I'm so joyful. It's the best birthday present I could ask for. I suppose I ought to thank you. Close your eyes, dear. You got a red rupee. That's 20 rupees. What a pleasant surprise. And if you see those boys again, tell them I say hello. So Mrs. Marie really likes joy pendants. In total, we'll eventually give her 61 joy pendants, so make sure you collect them wherever you find them. Words of joy. Breathe deep and read it loud and proud. Joy is hidden in all the places of the world. You must widen your eyes and search for it. The first joy you find earns you a present, meaning that 50 rupees we got. With 20, you become a joy steward, which means she'll give us another prize after we bring her 20. With 40, you'll find a map to great treasure. Aren't all of these things joyous? Me, you, we'll all be full of joy. So after 40, she'll give you another treasure. Okay, so exit this building. And now we're finally going to talk to my favorite character in all of Wind Waker, Sploosh-KABOOM guy. I also call him Jacques. Hello, Jacques. This is my favorite character in all of Wind Waker. Hey, welcome. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You want to play or what? We want to play this to get a piece of heart first, and then we want to win it 2 more times to get 2 treasure charts. Yeah, okay then. Welcome to the fleet. I am the Great Admiral Dolvaski. Look sharp, for we are the sole protectors of this island. Admiral, red alert! All hands on deck! Sonar shows that schools of deadly giant squid are approaching. All ships prepare for battle. What? Where? Ah, who? I see. The fiends approach. There are 3 squid groups, a large one, a medium one, and a small one. If we allow them to come any closer, the children on the island will be in grave danger. Sailor, take command of our new radar system to seek out and sink all of these fiendishly hidden enemies. But be warned, you have only 24 cannonballs that you can fire. To destroy the marauding squid pods, you must score 4 direct hits on the large, 3 on the medium, and 2 on the small. Use left stick to move the cursor, and press A to fire a cannon blast. May your aim be true. That is all. That is all the instruction you need. Is that clear, sailor? Aye, aye, sir. Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight as bravely. Okay, so this game is basically Battleship. It's pretty random. He will say sploosh if you miss, and kaboom if you hit. There are 3 squids. One of them is 4 long or 4 high. The other is 3 long or 3 high for the medium. And the small is 2 long or 2 high. So you must sink all of them before you run out of cannonballs. And you have 24 cannonballs. So you get a piece of heart the first time you beat it. Then you get a treasure chart the second time you beat it, and you get another treasure chart if you beat it in 20 cannonballs or less. So just keep playing until you get all of the items, or don't play at all if you don't want any of the items, but I recommend you at least get the piece of heart. So the best strategy that I've found is just to shoot randomly until you get a kaboom. Alright, now that you've got a kaboom, that means that there is a squid that intersects with this space. So check all of the spaces around it, either top, bottom, left, or right. Okay, it's not there. It is there, and sometimes they like to hide squids next to each other occasionally. Like that. See, they hit it right next to another squid. So that's the medium one down. Okay. Okay, so that's actually the large and the small one down. So now where could the medium be? I bet it's really close by. Alright, we just won in less than 20 hits. Excellent work, sailor. Oh no, we won in over 20 hits, sorry. Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor. Hooray! Yay! Yay! Oh, thank you, Mr. Sailor. Please take this Please take this piece of heart as a sign of our gratitude. You are so great. Alright, you got a piece of heart. You've collected 3 so far. Collect 1 more to increase your life energy by 1 heart. So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me. And, don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out the door. Okay, and, by the way, if you go up here, behind the ship, there are 3 yellow rupees, so you can get 30 rupees. Now, I recommend playing this game and winning twice more. Once, just any number of cannonballs will give you a treasure chart, and then if you win it with 20 cannonballs or less, then you will get another treasure chart. So I'm going to do that for a few minutes. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. You want to play or what? Yeah, okay then, Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight us bravely. Okay.
Sploosh.
Oh, bad news, sailor. The enemies have retreated or something. It's 10 rupees per game for kids. Want to try again? Yes. Yeah, okay then, Excellent. So far, our best sailor has managed to destroy all of the giant squid using only 20 cannonballs. May you fight us bravely.
Sploosh. Kaboom! Sploosh, sploosh. Kaboom! Kaboom! Sploosh. Kaboom! Kaboom!
Nice. So I got that under 20 cannonballs. Excellent work, sailor. Your deeds have successfully protected the peace on this fair island. We are so very proud. The children on the island would like to thank you, sailor. Hooray! Yay! Yay! Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Sailor. This is our thanks to you. It's been passed down on our island for many years, so don't tell the island elder, okay? Here, please accept this treasure chart. You got a treasure chart. Open this chart on the map screen and a place where treasure lies will be lit up. Sail to that area and then use the chart to find the treasure. Whoa, wait a sec. 19? Hey, that's a new record. So, you get this too. Another treasure chart. Woohoo! So, thanks for playing and all that. I can't tell you how fun it's been for me, and, don't forget your umbrella or nothing on your way out the door. So I'm gonna leave it here. That's all of the stuff you can get on Windfall Island for now. We'll be able to get more stuff on Windfall Island later, but for now that's all we can get. So to continue the story, go talk to your boat. But we won't do that just yet. We'll leave that for next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did enjoy this episode of the walkthrough, please leave it a positive rating. If you didn't enjoy it, make sure to leave it a negative rating. If you want to join the Ninja Clan and see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel. You can definitely share this video around, and it would greatly help me out if you wanted to donate to either my Subscribe Star or my Patreon to unlock exclusive rewards. But even if you guys don't do any of that, I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright, Ninja Clan, see you next time. Bye. Sploosh-KABOOM! Sploosh!